Oh man, this is gonna be so different. Come on, go live. Let's do this. Come on, OBS. Awesome. Cool. We're live. Feels good. Feels great. How are you guys doing? How's it going? Happy New Year. That's right. There's no music. There's no music this stream. This is going to be very different for both me and you guys. So I hope that's okay. And welcome back to another Pixelogic stream. I am your host tonight, Ashley, a character and creature concept artist. I hope you all are doing really well tonight and having a great new year. We are going to be taking a spear here and creating just some kind of like random sculpt, random creation from it. It's just concept sculpting on the fly. It's just exploration and fun. It's not something to be used as a final product or anything. It's just I want to show you guys how to get your hands all dirty in ZBrush and just kind of muddy around with it and play with clay as if you were just playing with clay in real life. Kind of the same thing, right? Except digital. Happy New Year, Juan, and hi, how are you? Hold on, let me see if this is working. I gotta do a test in the Twitch chat, make sure that, yep, we're good. Okay, we're all good. So, quick disclaimer before I start, the stream is going to be music free, because YouTube has demolished a whole bunch of the free playlists that I used to listen to on this stream. So no music for you guys. If you want to listen to your own music, feel free to put that on. I have my own music on right now in the, I just muted my desktop, but I have my own music playing right now. So I have to remember that you guys can't hear what I'm hearing. So I might start like randomly like jiving and stuff. You know how I do. But you guys can't hear the nonsense I'm listening to. But yes, so if you want to play your own music, feel free to play your own music. I'm gonna put that at the bottom of the screen so we don't get like a ton of that. I'm just gonna add a quick text thing really real quick. And hi Johnny. Unfortunately, I only speak English. I don't speak anything else on this stream. I'm really sorry. Okay, let's see. And we will put this down. Boop, boop, boop. And we will have, oh, where is this? We'll put it down here. There we go. Awesome. You're waiting for me. Oh, I'm here now. We're all good. We're fine. There. No sad face. There we go. Learn another language. I know. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I don't know. Art or something? Who knows? Hi, Pepe. How are you doing? Hey, Zenshu. Happy New Year, Adrian. Yes, okay. All right. So, like I said, play your own music. No music today. YouTube demolished the playlist that I used to listen to, and I didn't have time to make a new one, so I'm listening to my own stuff. It's really hype. Put on some hype music. Get ZBrush open. If you're going to sculpt with me, that's great. We're literally just going to be doing some concept sculpting. I haven't been doing a lot of that. I took like a really long break, 2.5 weeks. I mean, that's not super long, but long enough for me anyways. I used to sculpt every single day, so here I am. I took a break and now we're back at it, and this is just literally for anybody who's new here. It's concept sculpting. It's just sort of like, sandbox sculpting, or if you take a piece of paper and you just start sketching something random, you just start doodling something random. It's kind of the same idea, throwing paint at a canvas, Bob Rossi, all like just happy little accidents, happy little things that are gonna happen and make your career possible, haha. But that's exactly what we're doing here, is we're just gonna muck it around and figure out as we go. If you have any questions, Feel free to ask as we're going, and if you think that I'm too loud, let me know, or just turn your volume down. I don't know. Anyways, play your own music. That's very interesting, Jeremy. Thank you for that information. In the Animator Survival Kit, it says that listening to music is toxic to artists' work. That said, I have to admit you do it anyways. See, I understand that sentiment, and we were drilled that in the first year of animation school, and nope, can't agree. The only thing that I would say that it's very toxic to is if you're listening to music while you're doing any kind of lip sync work. No, don't do that. Haven't kept up with any of these live streams since you started streaming like a year or two. Oh, wow. That's okay. Do you ever export your stuff to Keyshot or Substance in stream, or just ZBrush renders? I actually don't do a lot of renders in stream just because of my computer's inability to do literally anything past what a potato can do. But hey, look, I can run ZBrush just fine, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, Keyshot I don't usually do on stream because OBS and Keyshot both like just demolish the CPU, so I have to do that off stream, but I do usually export to Keyshot and then I put it on my Instagram so you can check out what the heck I did afterwards. Am I coming to Drawbreak 4? No, I'm not coming to Drawbreak 4 from my knowledge anyways, but no, I'm not coming to Drawbreak 4 this year. Hi, Alex from Russia. We missed you all. I missed you guys too. Hi, Side Effects. You didn't mean that to sound harsh? Oh, no. It's okay. I'm sorry if I was like processing it as I was like answering. I have a hard time, just like reading something and then answering right away. I have to process it because my brain's a little slow, so so it might have come up weird for me. I'm sorry. Hey Massimo, how are you? Have I got any tips for beginners? Yeah, just do a lot of sculpting. Do a lot of modeling. Go through the entire pipeline. Do not just like stick on like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna learn ZBrush and only ZBrush. Like, no, if you're gonna be like a character artist, if that's what you want to be, a character artist, I'm assuming because you're looking at the title of the stream, I'm assuming you want to be a character artist or an environment artist or something. Go through the entire pipeline, and do that with like really tiny assets like a barrel or like a pen or something like that. Don't tackle an entire character all at once because you're just going to set yourself up for failure because there's just way too much to like think about and stuff for a beginner. So I would say go through the entire pipeline. Yes. But just keep doing stuff. Like if you're not doing anything, if you're just watching tutorial after tutorial, you're not actually going to learn anything. It's just going to go in one ear out the other. You need to actually be doing things. The art is a very hands-on is a very hands-on I was about to say sport, and then I was like, wait a minute, hold on, let's chill here for a second. It's not a sport. It could be though. We could sportify this. That would be kind of fun. But no, it's a very hands-on practice, so definitely do a lot of it. Get your hands dirty. Don't just be reading and reading and reading. I have to remember that you guys can't hear the music you guys can't hear any music, right? I'm just like double checking. Like you can't hear anything, right? Because what I'm listening to, I'm sure is not friendly for copyright. Caught in knowing a lot of theory and lacking practice. Absolutely, you need to be practiced. And even if you like learn, like, and another thing is like, even if you learn like a lot of like theory and you think that you know everything, you don't because you haven't tried it, right? So you might think that you know it, but until you actually see it happen with your own two hands, with your own computer, like it's not gonna stick. It's not gonna make as much sense as it could. Okay, so I don't really know what I'm doing right here. I'm gonna start like just pushing stuff. We're gonna start with like a bust, I guess, and then see where that goes. And what I'm doing here is I'm just like kind of looking for some interesting shapes. I'm not really thinking of any animal in particular, even though this looks like a bird. But yeah, we're just kind of like looking for some interesting shapes and going from there. I'm not going to go too crazy. Some of these streams I just literally like throw the clay everywhere, but I'm not feeling that today. Feeling a little bit more restrained, and that's okay. That's totally fine. These are just sort of like, you know, warm up, practicey type things. It's a lot of fun to do. And if you don't have ZBrush and you want to try it, Pixelogic actually offers a free 45-day trial. I was about to say free like 3 times there. So you could go and get ZBrush for 45 days if you haven't tried it already. Yeah, we're gonna Dynamesh. The thing is, like, when I do these, hold on, I gotta turn my music down. I'm gonna like start screaming over myself. When I do these kinds of things, yeah, usually like I usually use you see these things, the artifacts, polygon stretching. This actually, the polygon stretching is actually really nice when I do Dynamesh it, because all that stretching turns into usable geo and it becomes tangible. And then you actually end up getting a lot of interesting marcations on your sculpture, and that can lead to like some really cool design choices that you wouldn't have made yourself, and you just leave it up to the program to do these things. Yeah, I think I'll just Dynamesh this and then like go from there. Because again, like I told you guys, like I've been on a break, so I need to warm up. This is how I'm gonna warm up right here. On stream in front of 100 people. Sup. Bird. I know, always bird. Always bird. We'll see. We'll see if it ends up being a bird, though. Might end up being something completely different. But it's looking pretty bird-like right now. I don't know. I'm not really helping my case here, am I? Hey, what's wrong with birds, right? What's wrong with birds? Just call me Hitchcock. The student version only discounts the license. Well, I mean, yeah, but you can. Well, I can't speak on behalf of Pixelogic for like pricing or anything like that. All I can say is that they do offer 45 days free if you want to try that out. Hey Val, how are you doing? When a dinosaur. Birds are dinosaurs. You missed my last stream, the demon creature. What happened to him? You want to see what I did the last time I was on here? I'll load him up. Why not? I'll just do a quick drive-by of what I've been doing. Quick recap. There we are. Hey Joe, how are you doing? Moises. Ferocious as heck. So ferocious. Yeah, this is what we did the last time. I don't know. Probably not gonna do something this. So this was the last stream when I was on here. First time watching the stream. Wow, welcome. Here's a naked demon dude. How are you doing? Is Twitch a good idea to earning money by art? I mean, if you get popular enough. I don't really make any money from it. Like, there's a few people that subscribe on my Twitch channel, which is like so generous of them. But besides that, I wouldn't like. I make my money from freelancing. But I guess, yeah, if enough people find you, I don't know. I'm not really a good person to ask about that. The bird was an evolution of dinosaurs. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Back to the other one. Kill him. Die. Oh, and also on my channel, the last thing I was sculpting too on my channel, what the heck, I'll show you guys too where I'm at. Like, I'm still behind with the panty and stocking stuff, but this is where I got to with panty and stocking. God, panties, stockings, stocking pose is still jank right now, but we're getting there. That's what I was doing on my stream, so 2 completely different things. But it's fun. It's fun. Hey Metu, how are you doing? Hey Dans. To subscribe also give you money. I mean, you can check out what, like, all of the things on Twitch. Like, there's lots of stuff here. If you subscribe to the Pixelogic channel, I don't. The streamers don't at this point get anything from that. You're supporting Pixelogic if you do that. This is not my channel. No, this is not mine. My channel is down below if you're interested in that, twitch.tv/a_cubed. But this is the Pixelogic channel. I volunteer here. You know, I just stream here every week, almost every week. I take breaks here and there. But this month I'm just going to be doing it every Wednesday. And then everybody else who comes on here, all volunteers for Pixelogic. But yeah. A lot of people have their own channels too, so. Hair creation, or do you have a video for that? No, I don't have any tutorials. Honestly, like, I just feel like there's so many other people that have made tutorials. Like, I don't know if, like, I just don't know if it would be worth it if I were to teach about that kind of stuff. Like, this is just simple things. I don't know. But if you are interested in that, maybe. I'm recording a time-lapse of this one, though, so. What movies did I work on? I worked on, most recent one that I was working on is Next Gen on Netflix. And that was almost 100% done in Blender. Except I did the character sculpting in ZBrush. So that's why I talk about it on this channel. But yeah. That was the last one that I worked on. And it's been a while. I'm just kind of like doing freelance stuff, little tiny projects here and there. It's kind of nice, honestly. Like I like the little stuff. I like freelance so far. We'll see. I might go back to some studio work though. Sometimes you just need to start like making like a whole bunch of random strokes in your in what you're sculpting, just to kind of get inspired. Especially if you're like warming up like me, if you haven't been doing anything for a while, it can be a little bit hard to like get back into the groove. So it's good to just kind of like throw around some strokes, figure out where things are going, lines are going, what feels good. Get all Bob Rossi on yourself. Just feel it. Just feel it. You can just feel it. Pablo streams here too, I think. You're stuck at a boring job before sculpting professionally? No, actually, no. I got lucky. I got really lucky right out of school. I went to animation school, like 2D animation school too. So I feel like I got really lucky in terms of landing a character art job, like almost right out of school. They were just like really desperate for somebody, and I ended up being like right there. So that was cool. Oh, thanks, Tessian. I'm glad you liked it. Hi, Spike. What are we doing today? I don't know. I have no idea. Am I using reference? No, this is gonna be off the top. It's always off the top. So, yeah, right now it's just kind of like jank. We're gonna fix that though. I'm gonna start pushing shapes. It does really look like a pigeon. But I kind of like that. I'm like not opposed to that. Like, what if it's like a pigeon serpent? Like, wouldn't that be kind of cool? Okay, I'm gonna pen one of these guys right here. Like, how cool would like a pigeon serpent thing be? Ooh. Okay, so if you accidentally don't have if you don't have your symmetry on and you did like lots of work on one side, just get yourself some mirror and weld action going, B. I'm telling you, just go down into geometry, get yourself some of that modified topology and get in that mirror and weld right there, because then you're gonna get whatever you did on the other side over to the opposite side, and then put your symmetry back on. Okay, let's do something like this, and then let's do. Okay, I'm gonna make this smaller so that my dynamic brush works. I enjoy dynamic because it's more predictable for me to know, like, you know, what strokes are gonna act as what. Egyptian pigeon and cobra. That reminds me, like, I started watching Avatar finally. Like, it's taken me way too long. So, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Please, no spoilers. Please, no spoilers. I'm really enjoying it. Like, thoroughly enjoying it. I'm on season 3 finally, and like all the like creatures in Avatar, it's always just like it's one like actual animal mixed with another one, like turtle ducks, and they're like literally like a turtle and like a duck. It's the funniest thing. It's so funny. Badger moles. It's literally a badger and a mole. It's just funny stuff. Very funny. It's good. Have I tried 3D Coat? I have tried it briefly. I need to like actually give it more of a chance. I'm not 100% familiar with it. If you're talking about sculpting though, ZBrush, yeah. ZBrush is definitely my go-to for sculpting. Be kind of cool to just So I generally like to really push shapes, especially when it comes to concept stuff like this. Like, it doesn't matter too much to me if things are messy, because guess what? You can just dynamesh them and fix them later. Like, it really does not matter. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Is just pushing. Just pushing. Like, your concept's a baby and you gotta get it out, you know? Just push! Push it! Push it! You're pregnant with your concept and she gotta come out, you know? You gotta push. Gotta push them shapes. Alright. Download the trial for ZBrush, but at the same time you don't want to waste it? Oh, okay. Well, I mean... Okay, well, if you can find yourself, like, a good set of time to just kind of be like, oh, you know, like, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna, like, learn. I'm gonna learn ZBrush this weekend. And I have, like, all my weekends for a month free just to focus on, like, playing around with ZBrush, and it's not really a waste. Like, I don't think many people can use up the entire 45 days every single day, right? Like it ends up being one of those things where you just have to plan what you can within a month and a half. But 45 days is definitely enough time to like learn what you need to learn and figure out if ZBrush is for you and for like it's good for you. Do you have any kind of concept now, or you just imagine epic things? Yeah, I just think of things. I just kind of like go with the flow of the sculpt. So we're getting like a pheasant vibe here. We will see. We will see how that works out. Okay, I kind of want to shove in some of this, give that some action. Use 3 brushes you'd never use and learn on the fly. Well, that was good. It's nice to try out things that you haven't normally used. Hey, Spoonie. Oh, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Angie's got it. Yeah, there's this thing called Sculpt January that's going on right now, and you could get a lot of eyeballs on your stuff because I guess it's a hashtag that's going around. So it's just like do one sculpt every single day of January. So I mean, yeah, if you get the trial, then you get to do something small every single day. Use the hashtag, right? Sculptris Pro be perfect for my style of blocking out? Yes and no. I use Sculptris Pro for certain things. I find that for my style of sculpting, it gets a little bit too messy too quickly. For me, anyways, I know that doesn't make any sense, but I like so Sculptris Pro is really nice if you don't care about the artifacts. When I'm blocking out, if I was using Sculptris Pro, I wouldn't be getting any of this stuff, right? And I actually really like that. I really like these stretchy bits. I like these little random, like, nasty noodles that happen because when I Dynamesh, that turns into tangible geo that I can then use as a texture point or a muscle point or stretching points or whatever, what have you, and it just feels more organic to me. I use Sculptris Pro for things like extending a tail or extending arms and stuff like that. Things that like I don't want to like mess with the main body. I just kind of like want to like pull something out really quick and just give it the geo and I know what shape it's going to be. But when it comes to just like concepting stuff, it's a lot faster and easier for me to do things when it's this loose, right? Like so Sculptris Pro is loose, but it's sort of constrained at the same time. You know what I mean? You kind of feel what I mean? Because like Sculptris Pro, you're constantly adding geometry, so nothing is ever going to be stretched. Nothing is ever going to be dirty like that. It's going to be confined to what you make the shape. And yeah, I like the nasty noodles. So do I model too? Yes, I do. Started out as modeler. Do you like Sculptress of Pixelogic? I do like Sculptress Pro, yes. Hey Dip, how are you? Excited for the wings. No, stop. I make you laugh? Why? Just because of the stupid things that I say? Hello and happy New Year, you too. Alright. So, what we can do here. Kind of want to grab these. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Stupid nose. Ah. Always. Anytime I have caffeine, I start like sneezing. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it just kind of like activates your nostrils or something. It's just like, haha, nostrils, time to party. I don't know. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me, but it happens anytime. I've got coffee with me right now, and I'm just like, don't do it. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna freaking destroy that. Delete hidden. And now I'm gonna quickly Savorinos. Savorinos! Oh man. Okay. What sculpt are we on? 74. Oh god, please don't start this nose. I swear, I'm gonna murder you. It's not fair. Not when I'm streaming. It's not fair. Savorito cappuccino. Oh god, yeah. Allergies. Allergies, but only activated with caffeine. Oh no, am I allergic to caffeine? What tablet do I use? I use the Wacom Intuos Pro Medium. Looks like this, and it is the... Wait, which version is it? This is the PTH 651. So the most recent ones that have come out, I've heard a lot of things like the nibs break really easy, and like there's just like kind of some nastiness with them. If you have that problem, look into like getting on eBay like a 651 version. They're really good. This thing has been with me for years. Watch, now that I'm saying this is gonna break tomorrow and I'm gonna have to buy another one. Like I did save. Learn to sculpt stylized straight hair. There's a lot of really good people to look for. There's Danny Mac on YouTube. He's got some great tutorials for geometry hair and X-Gen hair, and I guess hair in Blender too. Then there's also Dylan Eckern has a brush that you can use. Shane Olson is also there with like some super stylized hair that he can show you how to do stuff. So like there's lots of people you can look through on the Pixelogic list of people and stuff. And here, hold on, I don't does that work? Yeah, it does. Okay, great. I didn't make a fool of myself. So just go there and see if there's anybody that interests you and stuff. Flu, no, don't curse me, Mom. Mahmood, don't you dare curse me with the flu. Don't you do it. Huion. Dude, this is cheaper than a Huion, though. This thing was like 450 bucks when I got it. Something like that. I think. And meanwhile, like, well, I guess the Huion is like on screen. Yeah, whatever. All right, and then close the holes. And I'm gonna mirroring weld that. Ooh yeah, give me that juice. Okay, and you know what? We can... Okay, guys, I gotta take like a really quick break because like my nose is driving me nuts. I don't know what the frig is wrong with me. I'm gonna be back in literally like I don't know, 3 minutes. I'll be... Okay, hopefully that's not gonna bite me in the butt. Stupid nose. My bird flew away when he's gone, but he doesn't have any appendages. How is that even possible? Hi, Cam. How are you? Hey, Oliver. All right, back to this with my itchy nose. Wow, I'm doing great today. All right, let's get... So I kind of want to... I'm going to start with like just an arm. And I like to take these arms and just kind of like make them into something else. The IMM arms, they come with ZBrush. There's actually a whole bunch of things like IMM body parts, as you can see. And it's actually a lot of fun to just kind of like create characters with like, you know, these things that are already in there. Now this I'm definitely not going to leave them as a what are they called? I guess arms, like human arms. We're gonna do something different with them. What are you doing? What are you doing? Dog. I might start making stupid noises. You know what? I kind of like what's going on here. Okay, I'm going to close these holes so this is actually tangible. And this one right here, let's just, hold on, let's see. Right, you guys can't hear my music. Oh my god, it's so hype. Those arms are very versatile. They are. They are. They have been the base of like many of my creature things. They never ever end up looking like the creature things. You know what? I might even just get rid of these. Nah, I'll keep them. No, I might get rid of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of them. I'm just gonna get rid of them. I decided I don't want the hand thing to happen. Delete. Okay, well, now it's not an arm anymore, so that's fine. That's cool. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna pull part of this guy down right here. Show your planter of eternal clucking. Planter of eternal clucking. Interesting. Did I see your previous message? Yeah, I mean like your planter of eternal clucking. Is that a chicken planter? Does it look like a chicken? What is it? Oh, you're gonna post it on the Discord. Okay, I'm not looking at that stuff right now, but I'll check after stream. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ugh. No, you can post links. I'm not gonna be clicking on a lot of them. Like, if any of them, I'm just gonna do this. All right. So dynamesh this guy. Wait, let's dynamesh it a little higher. Yeah, I don't care if you post links. You can do whatever you want to do. As long as it's not like nasty. If you start posting something nasty, well then you're gonna get the ban, you know? For the texture, use ZBrush 2 or Substance Painter or something equal. Yeah, sometimes I start with like a quick poly paint in ZBrush. It depends on what it is, and then I move over to Substance Painter after things are retopped, obviously. I mean, you can still do stuff if it's not retopped and you want to like UV your decimated model or something. I don't know. But yeah, I usually go ZBrush, Maya, ZBrush, Substance, or something like that. If ZBrush is involved with like a base paint. Hey, Steve, I'm good. I'm a little bit like nose like problems today. That's cool. Always nose problems. Yeah, you can use snake hook to quickly draw out its limbs. No problem. That's what I do a lot of the time. Yeah, of course I study anatomy. The more you study it, the more second nature it becomes. So if you're having a hard time while you're sculpting to just implement anatomy, then that means you need to study it more. You're always going to have to look at reference to put in proper anatomy after you're done doing like a sketch or something like that. Obviously, like you can't just do everything out of the top of your head. You have to be looking at reference. Any good artist knows that. But when it comes to just being able to just do something and have like a feeling of where certain landmarks are and things like that, you should be able to do that while you're sculpting. And if you can't, that means you need to do a lot more learning. You need to do a lot more studies because then it'll get burned into the back of your brain and you can do that. No problem. Yeah, Cam, I'm not going to be looking at that right now. Have I ever studied... Oh, wait, yeah, I got that one. Okay. Yeah, so I'm actually not going to do like a beak thing. It'll just be more of something along the lines of a jaw. I think that is better. Oh my god, not Mike. All good for you. Keep it to your private time. Thanks, Through. What's the name of this sweet bird? It is Burb. Straight up Burb. I don't know. Hey Jeff, how are you? Hey Doom. Yes, happy New Year to everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully your holiday breaks were awesome. Mine was great. I did absolutely nothing. I just ate lots of food. I've been running my butt off just to like make up for what I did, the sins I have committed during this entire holiday. Oh. Also, yeah, I do realize that I sculpt in very weird angles a lot of the time. I apologize if that's like jarring to you guys, but something that you could take away from that is it's important to be looking at your model from all angles all the time, like spin around it, like throw it upside down, go over top of it. And it's really important to see what you're doing and how the shapes interact with the other shapes in different angles, because you might get something that looks really good silhouette wise in one angle, but then you spin around and you're just like, ew, why does this look phallic? Right? So you're gonna wanna, always be spinning and making sure that your stuff is looking good. Unless you're trying to make a wee wee monster, in which case, like, good job. Oh, I'm glad you like them, Cam. Really glad you like them. What's the best version of ZBrush in performance terms? I have no problems with 2018. I have not crashed for no reason. Usually crashes are because of my dum-dum. Like, I just, like, put Dynamesh to, like, way too high on something that's just, like, ridiculously, stupidly complex or has a bunch of holes in it in weird places, and then ZBrush is like, yeah, but, like, what are you doing? And that's my fault. That's not... So there's no, like, oh, I'm just sculpting something, like, that is normal like this, and then ZBrush crashes. Like, I don't have that problem. I just don't. Watch. Because I said that, it'll happen. No, I'm sure. But I've had good performance on 2018. Do I often sculpt from scratch? Is usually better to load in limbs and stuff. So if I'm doing something for a client, like let's say it's like I'm not the concept artist, like if I am just a modeler and I'm working under a deadline, then I would probably bring in a base mesh, like a fully fledged base mesh. Like, so if it's a human character, I would legitimately bring in a base mesh for a human that I have a few of that I cannot share with you guys because it's been used in other projects and stuff. Anyways, I would bring in a base mesh, and then from that stage, I would go from there, right? And build upon that because it's faster and more efficient, and I've already got the concept, so I don't need to worry about that kind of stuff. For things that, like, oh, maybe the character has like a sword or something, yeah, you're gonna build that yourself, unless like you've just got like every single type of sword like just randomly as base meshes, which I don't okay. But yeah, usually things like if you're in production, you go from like base meshes and you don't start from scratch. You like go from like scans or, anything really that other production models you might rip from just to like make it faster. So there's a lot of kit bashing, if you want to call it that, in production work. But on my own time, I rarely use base meshes. Like rarely. Like on my own time, I like to start from scratch because it just keeps me it keeps me fresh. I like that fresh like start from a sphere kind of feel because it's just like a blank canvas. I don't have to worry about anything like that. I just kind of like, I just go free, spread my wings. I'm a bird. But yeah, if you're not like a concept artist and you're doing things from like a concept, and you're probably going to start from something like either a scan or a base mesh. Thank you. Hey Six, how are you doing? Is it possible to transfer a ZBrush sculpt to Maya? Yes, it is. Yes. Right here. Export. This button right here in your tool palette. Export, and then you can export an OBJ. If your OBJ is too large, like if you've got like a multi-billion polygon object, then what you want to do is go into Z plugin, go over to your decimation master, and play around with these options because it will crush your model down into a sizable thing while maintaining details to a relative extent anyways, like unless you choose something super tiny. And then you can export the OBJ and bring it into Maya after that. Starting your first character artist job. Do you have the job, or are you saying you're like looking for one right now? Because looking for one and starting your first day are two completely different things. All right, I'm gonna probably turn these guys a little bit upwards. So a lot of the time when I'm doing these kinds of things, I'm looking at line as well. This is another really important thing to do while you're concepting. Is what do you want people to look at in your character with your character? Is not just like the overall shapes, which right now are very jank, but like lines. So here, this line right here of the quills or whatever it is that's coming up in the back of the head that we haven't really distinguished yet. This is still, it's leading right to the face, right to the eye. What am I doing with this thing? I'm trying to lead it right to the eye, right? What am I doing with this like shape here? It's everything just kind of like pulling back into the face, right? So these lines are very important when you're creating a character, because not only are you just making a character, you got to think of your character as a composition of itself, rather than in an entire scene. Like if you were going to make a painting and then put the character in, yes, the composition of the painting and the surroundings and everything is very important. But if you think about as a character artist, you have to think of the character itself as its own composition and needs to follow, well, it doesn't need to, but it should in some capacity follow like the rule of thirds and something pleasing, so that you can get people to look at your character and remember it, and the read is like really quick, right? So when you have your eye led to the face of the character, it makes it a lot stronger of a design. Starting tomorrow, okay. Well, if you're starting tomorrow, don't be nervous, all right? From my experience, when you're starting as a junior, they know you're a junior. They're obviously you're going to expect way more of yourself than they expect of you, which is a good thing. But one thing I can tell you right now is if you feel really behind on something that they've given you, talk to them about it. Tell them like, I'm not comfortable with this. Can you show me how to do it? Or, hey, like I need a little bit more time. Can you show me how to do things in a more efficient way? Or just like be very just use your communication, right? Because they know that you're a junior. They're not just gonna be like, oh, you're like 2 days late on this one asset, like get out. You're still learning the pipeline of that specific studio. They should know that. If they don't, I don't know. My experience is they usually do know this, and just to take a deep breath and talk to your lead, talk to your seniors, ask them what it is that you could be doing better. Just constantly be communicating, and they'll realize that you're trying to improve. You're gonna be fine. But yeah, I think time is the biggest one for a lot of juniors, is just being like, oh my god, I'm not gonna hit the deadline, and then they end up staying like super late, and it's not something you should be doing. You shouldn't be staying late, especially on your first like couple of days, weeks being at a studio when you're not asked to, and it's just a simple task. Like, you shouldn't stay late for that. You should talk to your lead and be like, hey, having a little struggle. And it's okay. You're a junior, right? Like, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. Just know that it's okay. Do I have my own personal brushes, or do you use default brushes? Yeah, I use default brushes almost all the time, unless it's like alphas and things like that. But I don't have them online or anything. I usually just make things specific to projects. Character composition, when you do pose your model, how much detail do you go into? When I'm posing the model, how much detail do I go into? I like to go into as much detail as possible when I'm posing stuff, because usually that means it's on my own time. So yeah, I usually, unless you're saying like before I pose, like how much detail do I go into, in which case, before I pose, I try to just, stay away from tertiary details, if that makes sense. So before posing, like I would pose something that only has the main shapes and ideas. I wouldn't go into really tiny skin folds, like like in the crease of your eye. I wouldn't do like pores and scales and things like that, because as soon as you move a limb, like all of that's gonna stretch and get nastified, right? We don't want nasty noodles in that case. We only want nasty noodles when we're doing block out things. So no nasty noodles when you're posing, right? So if your skin is just like a flat base, like it's, you've only got like maybe, a slight muscle, like maybe you've got a line where a couple of muscles are, and like there's like some forms defined there. That's cool. That's when you can start posing your stuff if you want to pose it, for a sculpt only. Anyways, if you had to take your model to completion. I would take your model to the UV stage. So sculpt it in T-pose, with your forms and stuff like that, and then go into Maya without doing any of like the skin detailing and stuff like that. Go into Maya, do your low res, bring it back, pose it or whatever, so that you have all your UVs already done in your T-pose. And then you have a T-pose version, and then you have the posed version, and you can just kind of like transfer your textures over, etc. It's not going to be a big deal because you've already got your UVs. So that's what I would do. I wouldn't do any crazy like high level detail until you have all of your forms down and your either your low poly or your pose in. Like, it just, yeah, if that makes any sense. Oh man, my playlist is done. I get so weird when I hear myself talk. I like to drown my own voice out with music. Hey Carlos, how you doing? No problem, seafood. Creatures are always easy to do. That really depends on the person. I wouldn't say any specific type of thing is easier or less easy. It just depends on how much study you have put into each discipline, right? So somebody who's like really good at cooking or, really good at baking might be like, oh, cooking's easy, but like, or like baking's easy, but like I can't cook a steak for my life because they haven't practiced cooking steak, right? So somebody who's like a master steak chef maybe can't make a souffle or something like that, whatever. I don't know. Like, it's kind of the same thing, right? Like, if you put study into both of them, then you can learn both of them. It's just about how much time you've put in. It's not easier or harder. It just depends on how much time you've put into that specifically. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Paradise Bird. Yeah, kind of. It's got them Burby vibes. Burby. Yep, that's right. You guys can't hear my music. Okay, chill. I keep forgetting that. It's so weird. This is like the first stream I've done without any like music on for you guys. And I think there's a lot of new people here, so I'll explain it again. But YouTube like annihilated a whole bunch of channels that I had my playlist for this stream set on, and I have to use copyright free music, and I don't have any copyright free music as in a playlist now because YouTube just destroyed those channels. Like, they just like got rid of them for some reason. So we're music free, boys. Music free. Welcome to the future. Where the copyright is out of control, man. Out of control. I just kind of, like, I don't know. This is my 2 cents. Maybe I'm, like, really wrong about this, but I just find that, like I understand, not wanting other people to use your music in, because of copyright things in your streams and things, because it's like, oh, well, nobody's gonna come and give me, like, nobody's gonna buy my music. But at the same time, you gotta think about, like, if you don't let anybody share your music, then not many people are going to hear about it, and it's literally just going to be only top 40 people constantly because they have like Vivo on their side, so it's like I feel like a lot of good music is going under the radar because people are so concerned about copyright. It's like, yeah, but sharing is important too. I don't know, whatever. Can't put music anymore because of copyright. Yeah, no, because we've always had to put copyright free music on these streams because otherwise you just get completely muted. Um, but yeah, right now YouTube like got rid of like my entire playlist. Like they just like annihilated the entire like channel or something that I used to listen to. I don't really know what happened, but all of it is gone. And I'm like, but it was copyright free too, so like I don't really know why. It's just kind of gone right now, so no music. Fallout soundtrack. Oh my god. Well, go. Feel free to like listen to it. I don't mind. Like that's what I say. Feel free to listen to your own music over top of this. All right. See you, Duff. Thanks for hanging out. No, I agree. I don't think that it's helping at all. Like I do understand like, like oh well, like people should be paying for my stuff and I agree like people should, but nobody will if they don't know you, right? So if I were a music creator and maybe this is like really really daft of me and like ignorant, but if I were a music creator, I feel like what I would do is kind of the same thing that I do with art on Instagram and things. It's like, you're putting it out there for people to see anyways. It's there. Like I would be happy if people used my music on their stream as long as like, they had like a link to said music to said artist because if somebody likes your music, they're going to ask like, "Oh, what song is this?" right? And so if the streamer provides that kind of information or like in the corner like there's like oh now playing or whatever, I don't see the problem because then that means that you're gonna get it's like free advertisement, right? Because then that means the person's gonna want to listen to it over and over again. So I don't. It maybe that's daft of me to say something like that, but that's what I think, and I think that the insanity that's going on with like the copyright striking because of music and stuff recently is just gonna backfire pretty bad. I don't know, man. Just my 2 cents that nobody asked for. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, I feel like visuals, it's a little bit different because like with a visual, like you can literally just like I don't know. Like again, like it's a gray area. I just feel like you. It's tricky because when you're using visuals, like let's say if you were going to use like a layout, if you're going to pay somebody to make a layout for your stream, like people don't really get sick of like your stream layout, right? For example, like if you pay a graphic artist a one-time fee of like $150 to make like a quick layout for you for your stream, right? Then that would be your stream layout for like a year. Nobody would be like, oh, not this again, right? But if you were to pay an artist to make a song for you, that's $150 minimum for like this little tiny short clip or whatever. Like you'd be having to pay somebody for an entire playlist, and then people would be like, oh, I'm like sick of this, right? Like because like we consume music at such like an intense pace that it's just like I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's kind of a crazy thing to think about. It really is because I don't think that it's the same. I don't think it's the same for both industries, the music industry and the graphic industry. Like I can understand for the larger companies, like oh yeah, I'm not gonna share the music. Like you have to come to this specific place. Like you have to go to Vivo or whatever to listen to this kind of music, and you have to like watch all these ads before you see it and stuff. Blah 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 blah. Because they're a corporation and these artists are like huge. Like I can understand that. Like I understand that like they're already known, it makes sense, like it would be like ripping them off or whatever. But then at the same time, like you think about like smaller artists, there isn't really like a platform for them to do that, and you just end up like shorting yourself out. It's like as if an artist wasn't going to post on Instagram because they're like, oh, but Facebook would own the rights to it or whatever. I don't know. It's really weird. It's a weird thing to think about. Kind of a gray area. It's kind of weird. You gotta go. No worries, Stiv. Have a great rest of your evening. You think that I need sleep? I'm fine, dude. I'm good. When you create music inside a studio, the artist gets a salary royalties for each hit. But in video game, you only have salaries. See, okay, yeah, there we go. That's another like interesting thing to think about as well, right? Because there are royalties that happen with music, whereas art, it's just like, yeah, it's like a one-time thing. I don't know. They are very different industries, and I wouldn't say that it's necessarily a work for free type thing if you were to allow people to play your music on their streams, as long as like there's a credit thing that's happening, right? Like I wouldn't say that it's fair to completely mute somebody because you were advertising somebody else's music. I don't know. And muting is only one thing, but a lot of the time completely like, you know, creators are just like slammed, and their entire revenue is taken from a video on like YouTube or something because they had like 10 seconds of a copyrighted thing in their video, and it's like, what? And like 9 times out of 10 too, there's like somebody like giving credit for what it is. So it's kind of crazy. Because it's like, okay, with art, here's another example. With art, right? Like if you post online somebody's like image, here's something to think about. So if you post somebody else's art, like somebody else's painting online, right? You post somebody painting online, and then you gave credit. You said like, this is the artist, this is what they did, and stuff like that. Sure, they still have a right to be like, hey, I don't want you posting that there. But like most artists are like, fine if you just give them credit, because that means eyeballs are going to go on their art and bring more people over to said artist, that there was a clear credit given, right? So when it comes to music, if that's like not okay, that's where I get like confused, because it feels like, No, I don't think that's work for exposure though, because you're technically already making said music. You're already making that money. Like it doesn't really, like, there has to be some kind of like give and take here. Right now it's just like it's just take. It's just take. There are services out there though that offer free music, so I can't, like, I'm not like actually like butthurt. I'm just thinking like it's interesting to think about, interesting to debate. Like I don't feel like completely restricting your music as a creator is the smart way to go, even just business wise, especially if you're a smaller creator. It would be different if somebody came to said creator. This is where working for exposure is wrong. Okay, so everything with context, right? It would be different, like if somebody had come to like a music creator and was just like, hey, can you make me a song for this little movie that I'm doing, and can you do it by like Friday or whatever? And the guy's just like, sure, like I charge this much per hour, and the guy's just like, oh, no, you need to do it for free, and I'm going to be making money off of that, but you're working for me for free. Like, then that is like so wrong. Like, oh, you're going to get eyeballs on your stuff or whatever. Like, that's messed up. But if it's something that you've already made, right? If it's something you've already made, or even better, have been paid for in your studio or whatever, and there's a smaller creator that gives you full credit for what you did and shares your stuff, why then is the smaller creator getting janked for that? That's I think that's the one that I'm kind of, it's gray area for me. I don't understand. What I made out of the mud ball? Yeah, the mud ball. Yeah, just mucking it around, you know? All right. Anyways, I'm here with them real questions, you know? How much am I willing to give up now for a gain in the future? Me specifically, or what we're talking about? Typical detailing alphas in ZBrush for detailing. So if you're working for film, I would learn Mari if I were you. bushes. Man, my music keeps stopping. My internet sucks. You're not getting paid for it, but you're getting exposure. Yeah, so like, so if you've already posted your stuff, if it's out there in the public and people are sharing it around, that's almost like posting, like in my opinion, it's like, it's, you know, if we think about it like a writer, for example, if they were to make a tweet it out and then get angry at everybody else who was tweeting or like retweeting said tweet, like think about that. Like that's almost like a really dumbed down, simplified version, but it's kind of the same thing because like you're sharing around somebody else's work, you're sharing around somebody else's stuff, and that their name is still plastered to it, so they're still getting the viewership from it, right? So it's just, I don't know, it's just something to think about. It's something fun to talk about, to argue about. I think everybody should be compensated for their work, obviously. And if you know, if somebody had asked me like, hey, can I have this? And I'd be like, yeah, but I charge a rate, right? So if you're getting asked for something, it's different than something that you've already like done on your free time or something like that. I don't know if what I'm saying is even making any sense. What is internet sucks? Oh no, Mexico. Okay. Fair. I don't know. Last time I was in Mexico, my dad was doing pretty good. My Tato was doing really good. The perfect post. Exposure? Yeah, but see, that is honestly there. Okay, so everything has a gray area, right? Like that's like the point that I'm trying to make, is like nothing is black and white. So I think that this entire copyright dilemma that's going on right now with like YouTube and the internet in general, honestly, is a black and white situation. Like everybody's treating it like black and white. Like, no, somebody made this, so you know, every time that anybody even looks at it or even like comes across anything to do with it, like it's that person, so they should be compensated for every interaction that happens with it. Like that's insane. That's insane. That's insane, right? So the the people who make buildings. Okay, so man, I'm not even gonna use that reference. Like whatever. I've pulled out a few things from my butt. I don't wanna sound more stupid if I'm already sounding stupid. My next job, I don't know what my next job is gonna be. Right now I'm doing like concept stuff for some places here and there. Enjoying life. It's too late in the day to argue the finer points of copyright law. Everybody who like watches my streams to like fall asleep or something is just like, oh, why are we talking about this? I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting because it does apply to all of us, right? Like, can you imagine? I just want you to imagine for a second what would happen if in the future you were not allowed to, like, you were not allowed to have any music on any of the videos, on any of like the streams or anything. Like it would just like get completely like cut off. Like, can you imagine that world? Like what would happen? What would that be like, right? So that would be kind of like like, I mean, already a lot of YouTubers that I find are kind of like dealing with stuff like that, where you're just like having a lot of videos with like no music in them at all. And it's like, it's fine. Like it's totally, it's like, it's fine, but it just kind of sucks, right? And so what I am saying is that I would be perfectly fine you know, with like a streaming service that I would pay for monthly, obviously in a reasonable amount, like Spotify, for example, where it would be legal if you paid for said, like, you know, streaming service, that if you gave credit in your streams, that it would be okay to just have this playing, right? Like, and it's kind of like what Monster Cat does, and I think that's kind of where things are gonna go, but like on a bigger scale. It would be nice if like something like Spotify like actually let something like that happen, but there's so many like smaller record label label companies and stuff like that are just kind of like, oh no, we want all of the profits, and then they just kind of like go and slam people, right? So I don't know. What do you mean imagine? We living in it. Yeah, I know. I know. I should write a dystopian novel based on no music. Oof. Yeah, there's a breaking point coming. I know that there is, cuz like this is getting crazy. Like this is getting absolutely insane with the copyright stuff. All right, let's do what was I going to do here? Right. I was going to do like some feathery things. Or not feathery. Maybe feathery. Feathery? No, not feathery. Not feathery. A trilogy. Oh man. No, it just sucks. It just sucks, and I wish that, you know, things could get figured out, but everybody wants as much as they possibly can. And you know what? For artists, like I don't, you know, you get your coin, you know? Like I don't have anything against that at all. For in fact, I'm for that. But to the extent that it's going with right now is just kind of crazy. All right, let's see if I can get these guys. Hey Roto, how are you? Thank you. Am I using concept art for reference or directly from imagination? Yeah, it's just from imagination. We doing it live, boys. They're really a nightmare, the copyright today, in terms of music and videos and stuff like that. But for example, in the free software, it's very different. There are currently many alternatives for the music. In free software, it's very different. Alternatives for free music. Yeah, I mean, like there are like there's like copyright free sounds and stuff like that on YouTube. There's some like really really cool stuff coming out on Monster Cat as well, but again, it's just like I don't feel like there's enough variety, and a lot of it just kind of ends up being like it gets tiring, you know, to listen to the same stuff over and over again. And that's where it's different from like visual arts and music. There is a difference there in terms of that. Yeah. There are stuff on YouTube for no copyright, but then everybody uses it, right? Do you have cats? How do you keep them from jumping on my tablet? No, I don't have cats, but I do have. Hi, bud. Come here. Oh, I just woke you up. Come here. Come here, baby. Oh, tired boy. You sleepy? Come here. Come here. Come. Oh, that's a good boy. Whoa. I do have one of these, and he doesn't jump on my tablet. So my best advice for you is get a dog. Get a dog, or just like, I don't know, don't have put pigeon spikes on your keyboard. I don't know. I don't know. There's not really a great way to keep your cats off of stuff. I used to have a cat, and it wanted to be everywhere that I didn't want it to be. So good luck with that. But yes, this is my boy, Monty Bear. La Onda? What does that mean? What does that mean? Sing and play it yourself? No, because then people can still copyright it. They'll be like, the writing, though. No worries, Garrett. Have a great night. Your cat's really, really chill. Wow, that's nice. Your German Shepherd jumps up and bugs you while you work. I guess I have a corgi, so he can't really do much, right? Like, he's just kind of, this is the stub boy, the little potato boy. He's just the little potato boy. So he can't do very much in terms of jumping up on my desk. But he does jump, he puts his head up here from the ground. The real deal, got you. You love cats? Cats can be good. Cats can be jerks, though. Hi, Tias, how are you? Tomas, how are you doing? How's it going? Guys, Tias is another streamer on this channel. You should go and check him out. He does a lot of like really cool, adorable, oh my god, I just read a comment. I mean, he does a lot of really good jewelry printing, 3D printing and stuff like that. He's really, really amazing sculptor. So go and check him out. Subscribe, follow, support, whatever the kids say these days. I don't know. But yeah, this is my dog. He's very malleable, if you can't tell. He's just like, it's like, yeah, this is my life. I'm just gonna let this happen. It's fine. It's cool. You're a good boy. You know that you're a good boy. Yes, he is. Oh, look at this potato boy. All right. Back down. Back down. Mm-hmm. Wee. Oh god, Angie, that is not the first time I've heard that. That is not the first time I heard that. My brother tells me that every single time I'm talking on stream, he's just like, he messages me and he's just like, oh my god, stop being Jenna. And I'm like, I'm not Jenna Marbles, though. I've always been like this. When will I sculpt my dog in ZBrush? I attempted it one time and it just looked really bad. And so now I'm scarred. Someone starting out with ZBrush Core who has never done any form of 3D modeling. Yeah, do something really basic first. Like, start small. Don't do an entire character right off the bat. I would say work with, like, I don't know, if you're trying to be a character artist, do like some skulls, some skull sculpts. Just do something like small. Like, what's something like tiny that you can do? Like maybe like a dagger. Maybe I don't know, just something not too complex. Sculpt something not too complex. Like even a fruit bowl. I know like how like ridiculous that is, but like you'll get the idea of your tools and stuff like that, right? Like do a still life fruit bowl. What the heck? I am the original. No, I'm a knockoff. I'll always be a knockoff. I'm just a knockoff. But isn't everybody just technically a knockoff of their parents? Y'all a bunch of knockoffs, and you should feel like it. You knockoffs? We're all at least a 50% knockoff of two people. Skull. Okay, hey. Okay, you do like really cool like special skulls though, Thomas. Like that requires a lot of like skill. Like somebody like right off the bat, like learning. Okay, skulls like actually anatomically correct skulls. It's very difficult, and I see a lot of beginners like not able to do that. But I'm just like trying to think of like tiny things that are like easy to just kind of like focus on like one aspect. But I guess like yeah, a skull has like a bunch of I don't know. Think of something simple and do that. Something not a lot of parts to it. Sorry, Frey. Bones and muscles. Yeah, you could do that. Like it's tricky though. It is tricky. And she's like, you. Yeah, darn it. She's exactly like me. Yeah, you're like your mom and your dad. Filthy. That's assuming. Emulate you. God, you know what? I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I'm freaking sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible person. I'm terrible. Ban me. Remove me from this channel. Save me. just end it. Just get me out of here. My God. Make like 50 mouths, eyes, and ears. Just rage quit. Yeah. Just leave and join the circus. You're never gonna succeed, so. Does anybody else have like plans of like what they're gonna do if they can't succeed in doing art? Like if they just want to like stop? There's been like so many times where I'm just like, you know what, screw this. Like, you know what I could do is I could just take any of like the remainder money that I have in my account, which is like basically nothing. I'll just take all of it, buy a like crappy boat, move to Iceland, and just be a fisherman in the ice. That's what I'm gonna do. I think of these things a little bit too often. Ooh. So right here is where I would use something like Sculptress Pro, by the way. For all of you that were asking. Isn't Sculptress Pro like the better way to do something like this? Oh my gosh, like why are you letting things stretch? Because that's the way that I work. Let me be. Yeah, you could just like use Sculptress Pro to kind of pull something out here if that's what you want to do, which I don't know if this is what I want to do. I think I'm already regretting everything. Oh. But you can do that. You can do that. Now it's got high heels. I don't like it. What did I do? Okay. Pokemon trainer for sure. But like something that you can actually do though. Like there's no Pokemon. I'm sorry to break that to you. Just like there's no Santa Claus. You see it? You can see me being a fisherman in the ice? Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I would be a fisherman, not a fisherman woman. I'd grow a beard. It would happen. You graduated last March, haven't landed a job yet. You have plans for January. You have no idea what you're gonna do if those don't work out. I mean, okay, don't freak out. Like honestly, don't freak out. Getting a job in this industry, it's like two parts, right? Like there's luck, being in the right place at the right time with your portfolio ready, and then there's skill, right? So you being a really talented artist is obviously a big portion of this, so always keep going no matter what happens. Just keep drawing, or keep sculpting, keep modeling. But then you also kind of have to have a stroke of luck. You have to be, when a company is asking for people, like you have to be there, right? And you're not. Some people are just not there, and it's okay because like it just happens, right? But yeah, you just keep applying to places, even if you don't get a job. If you have to go and work as a barista or, a bartender or a waitress or, you have to go and do accounting or something that you didn't want to do for a little while, that's fine as long as you don't give up in your spare time. You don't give up doing art, right? Like when you come home, don't just be like, oh, that's it. Like I failed at life. I'm just going to like lay here and watch Netflix instead of like, no, like if you want to be a character artist, if you want to get into 3D art, like it takes a lot, like, and being lucky, it might be a while before you actually get your first job, and that's okay. I got really lucky. I got really, really lucky when I got out of school, and like I am so thankful for that. But not everybody is that lucky, right? So you have to keep trying and trying and trying and trying again and keep applying to places. And again, if you need to do a job that you don't necessarily want to do for the rest of your life, it isn't the end of the world. It really isn't. Nobody's gonna like look down on you. Nobody's even gonna care, to be honest with you. No one's gonna care. So if you have to like do it, like just go to Starbucks or something and become a barista, which is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You need to make your money somehow, right? Just to keep going. You love me more and more every day. Feels loved, man. Yes. Hey Sandro, I only speak English, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Are feet a good start? You're gonna sell your feet? What? I don't want to know about it. You have to make your luck. I mean, a lot of things, you know, you can believe in whatever you want to believe. Luck, coincidence, making your own way, destiny, you know, forging your own path, whatever. I don't care. But you have to be doing something about it. You can't just sit there, right? So the moral of my story here is don't stop doing what you love doing just because you have to do something that is veering off of that path just a little bit. It's okay. And you know what? You might change. You might not end up liking 3D art the more you do it, right? And that's okay too. That's okay too. You're gonna evolve as a person. It's fine. Y'all good. You work as a waitress, but the heels are killing me. Dude, like, standing all day in heels, like, is so brutal. It's not fun. You care? Okay. That's good. Care. Fine. Care about other people's jobs. Be that one person that... Oh god. Oh dear. I don't want to hear about feet things. I don't like it. Art is a knockoff of a knockoff. Art is a model of a model. Yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever. Like, everybody's got to reference everything, right? Burned out, working at jobs you don't enjoy because you're a weenie. Well, again, like, if you're doing what you love to do, like, getting burnt out from things that you don't like to do, putting, like, your full mental capacity into those, like, it sucks. It really does. So if you could find some time to yourself, if there is any time, just keep, you know, working on what you're working. It can be a little bit of a freaking grind right off the bat, especially in this industry. It's like crazy because there's so many people wanting to be character artists, so many people wanting to be just like 3D artists in general, so many people being like, I want to work in games, I want to work in games. Literally, like, entire schools like spitting out hundreds of kids every single year. Hundreds of kids, hundreds of schools spitting out hundreds of kids with 3D art diplomas now. So many people looking for the same kind of jobs. But how many movies, how many games, how many, like, anything is being created right now? Like, not like, it's not an infinite amount. So you gotta like really like push yourself, and it sucks. But if that's really what you want to do, then that's great. You just gotta keep going. You're a weenie and do what you love. Yeah, but you've been doing it for so long. Like, you're like known, you know? Just do it. Make arc. Oh, I said arc. Ugh. I can't speak. What am I doing with these feet? Oh. Gotta do something here. I wanted to do a... Like, I wanted to do, like, really tiny little feet. I don't know if that's gonna be possible. We'll try, whatever. We'll try. Eh. Actually, you know what I could do is I could just take this right here. I know you guys have no idea what I'm doing. It's fine. I'll figure it out. It's fine. It's cool. It's dope. It's whatever. This isn't gonna work. Proceeds to do it anyways. This isn't gonna work. You know, I kind of like this no music thing now that I can listen to my own music in my head. Or in my head, oh my god. I sound like a schizo. I mean, listen to my own music and just mute my desktop. You're so much nice. Are you kidding? My support talk is awesome. I mean, hey, if it's working for somebody, then I'm doing my job. I don't know. I feel like when I'm streaming, I'm very happy. I feel a lot happier when I'm like hanging out with a bunch of people that are also kind of doing the same thing that I'm doing. Because I'm just like in my room a lot. I'm usually pretty like down, I'm pretty sad, you know? So, and that's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's like all human things. So being here, I'm happy. And if I can make other people feel happy, then I'm happier. Literally, one person would watch that. Wouldn't be me. I would not watch that. It would literally be the one person that wants to make fun of me. Another thing I want to like mention too, if you're getting into this industry, you cannot be doing it for money. It's not, you know, being a character artist is not like extremely lucrative. You're not going to be like making bank, especially not like right off the bat. So also keep that in mind. All right, I'm gonna do that. Let me see. Mirror. Like, looks so stupid. Okay. I'm literally just gonna. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. This looks so dumb. Oh my god, it looks so dumb. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my god, I'm invalidating everything that I just said because it looks so bad. Help! Get that bird pelvis thing going on here. Ooh. The Corgi Chronicles. Oh my god, it's so quiet, dude. Oh, you mean on your stream? I think it's because like I don't shut up. I think that's the reason. Like I'm constantly just like bleh, and like saying like things that some people just really don't agree with. Like earlier, I was talking about the copyright stuff, so I don't know, dude. And I think also like you stream at like kind of a crazy time. Like it's like really late for me when you're on. So like a lot of the time, like if I can catch your streams, it's usually because I'm pulling like a really late night. So I don't even know. Do not know. Oh, this looks so bad. I gotta fix these feet. They just look like I don't know, man. like Lady Gaga, like heels or something. You know, it's like these feet look like something Lady Gaga would wear. Like in her weird feet wearing prime. Okay, I'm gonna give him a backside. Maybe that'll help me like orient these stupid legs a little bit better. I'm having a struggle right now, if you can't tell. What better place to have a struggle than on stream in front of 100 people? Start doing at least one daytime a week. Oh, nice. Awesome. Yeah, you're probably gonna get like a lot more people watching you if you do daytime stuff. See ya, seafood. Never see my stream? You'll follow, catch you sometime? Yeah, do it. Also, follow Tomas. I want the feet to be close together. That's why it's not looking right. I'm trying to do something with the feet and it's not working. It'll happen. I'll do it. Believe in me. Just believe in me and it'll be okay. But it's up to you guys if it's gonna look good or not. And if you believe in me, then it'll look good. But you have to believe in me. Because if you don't believe in me, then I can't believe in me. If I can't believe in me, then why am I even here? So you guys have to believe in me. It's all up to you guys. If this looks bad, it's your fault. I'm telling you right now, it's your fault. It's straight up your fault. So you gotta believe in me. Nice shapes. Oh, thanks, Maple. I love it when people come in and tell me how good my shapes are. You really know how to talk to a girl. Would it look nice if I bowed out the knees? Yeah, I was thinking that, like, that's why I was doing that before, and then like, yeah, because I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I did, and then it just kind of, like, got destroyed. My plans got just destroyed. Man, this music that I'm playing right now is like so hype. Believe in me that believes in you that believes in me. Why no music? Because I don't have a playlist anymore. YouTube demolished it. Keyshot expensive? Do they have a perpetual license? If you get the bridge from ZBrush to Keyshot, you can only import models from ZBrush to that version of Keyshot, but it is significantly cheaper. Like, it's a couple $100. Is it good Harpy or bad? Maybe both. We were talking about gray areas earlier. Why not apply that to said Harpy thing, if it's even a Harpy? Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright. No, Bray, wrong type of what we were talking about. Not even close. Hold on, I'm gonna look at bird legs. All right, see you, Angie. Have a great night. Looks Egyptian. I mean, could be. Like Horus? Horus? I think the reason why this looks so wrong is because, like, I'm trying to make something that it just really isn't. Like, it's not. I don't know how to explain this. I'm just gonna try something. Oof. 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 It's okay. It's okay. Just believe in me. No, it looks bad. It's just bad. It's bad. Okay, let's go back. Nothing happened. You saw nothing. Literally nothing happened. Nothing at all. Nothing. Nothing happened. You guys are crazy. Oh, they're crazy. Literally nothing happened here. What's that? Longer legs? Longer legs? I agree. We do need longer legs. Yes. It has heels. It does. It does. Everybody starts backseating immediately if I say, oh, let's try something. Backseat time. All the art directors in chat start being like, hey, you know what would be good? You know what you should do? And I'm here like, I'm gonna do opposite. I'm doing the opposite. my god. You know what's really, really funny? So I just like on Instagram, I posted a story where I posted like this thing where it was like angles, like upper angle and then like lower angle, and like I had like my double chin out, like I went all Jabba mode. And that is the most replies I've ever gotten on any story that I've ever posted. It was just like a whole bunch of people were like, ah, oh my god, I had a double chin. That was really, really funny. Like, how many people, like, decided, like, oh, I need to say something about that double chin, though. It's like, wow. Wow. Crazy. Y'all are nuts. Is it gonna have wings? Oh my god. Yeah, you guys gotta shush about the wings. So annoying. So annoying. I got wing time. I want wings. Put wings on it. Everything needs wings. Wee. Wee. That's you. That's what you sound like. That's you. More pizza. I need more pizzas. Needs more pizza. I ate an entire 10-inch pizza by myself yesterday. I was very, very hungry. No undo history. That's fine. I actually haven't been undoing that much. If you don't realize, I actually don't like to undo that much unless I'm trying something completely weird. I usually just go in and completely delete things and start new. Just kind of keep sculpting over stuff over and over again. Undo stuff is really good though for trying things, undo history, but with sculpting, like you could just like keep like sculpting over stuff. So don't be afraid. Do not fear. Sure, I sound absolutely insane to you guys when I start doing that because you can't hear what I'm listening to, but it's like so hype right now. This music is so intense. Whoa, dude. It's so crazy. Oh man, and then it just cuts off. The heck? The music just blue balls me. Rude. Rude. Not enough A's to be Canadian, definitely. I'm a disgrace. Montreal and or of the Canadian persuasion. Yeah, I'm in Montreal right now. Yes, I am Canadian. Here, you guys need to listen to this. Here, I'm gonna put it in chat. Wait, hold on. Here, wait, here. I'll put it in chat. Okay, everybody listen to this with me. Oh yeah. Oh, can't have it on stream, but I could share the link. Hey, Kiara, how are you doing? From Winnipeg, hi underscore. Happy Canadiana. What am I making? I don't know. Never know. Some kind of a creature. Rar. XD. Oof. You guys can't hear what I'm listening to. You can't hear it. Mm-mm. It's so hype. Okay. Alright. I'm a freaking weirdo. I'll stop. Speaking of Canada, waiting for your residency. Oh, good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Okay, stop it. You guys can't hear this. I'm being so weird. Jeez. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know. How do other people say sorry? Isn't that the way you say sorry? Sorry. I don't know. Is that weird? Am I being weird? Is that like a big no-no what I'm saying right now? Sorry. Hey Zalu, how are you? We really pronounce the O a lot. The O. So sorry. So I'm not saying sorry like a Canadian then. Sorry. So ori. Sorry. So oh. Sorry. No, I'm not saying sorry like it. There we go. You can't tell. I don't know how I live in Canada and I don't even hear that. But, well, I guess like Winnipeg is a lot more like Canadian, right? Well, not Canadian, but you guys got more of the accent. Maybe I don't know. In Ontario, we don't have a lot of that. I was originally from Ontario. Now I'm in Montreal. So hype! Music is so hype! How's my French? Don't ask that. That is the forbidden question. That's the forbidden question. You don't ask that question. It's forbidden. Don't you understand? I'm just trying some stuff right now. This is what I do sometimes. To try stuff. Because why not? Because why not? And boom.
was this, but the Sculptress Pro. Oh yeah, I did just put a whole bunch of topology in that. I did, yes I did. Wowee.
Kind of here for weird. Oh, yeah, that you in the right place, because I can't help myself. Suffer a lot from Canadiana here. How do I pronounce about like that? Don't start with me underscore. I'm not doing that here. Ugh. God, you're subbed to Jenna and Julian. Damn it. You had to, you know, I need to like escape this mold that people have said that I have fallen into, that I am just another version of Jenna. It's not fair. I am me. You met me at Monterey? Really? Oh my god, jog my memory. I can't remember, like, based on username or anything. You know what that's all about? I use quad fill brush for the wings. Right now I did not. No, I just pulled them. But you can use quad fill, like that's totally cool. Quad draw. I just thought you sounded similar to her. Dude, I've been hearing this since like forever, and I only like maybe in the last like 2 years really started becoming like really like a fan of Jenna Marbles. Like I saw her videos when I was younger, but I never like really watched her. And like now, like my brother even is just like, you sound like her. I'm like, ew, no, why is this happening to me? It's not. I've always been this way. It's not fair. I don't know why I said ew though. Love her. Who is Jana Marbles? Jana Marbles, the new superhero. Actually, you know what was really cool? I thought it was so cool. Is they know the Pixelogic channel too, you know? Because they sometimes host people on, they have a Twitch channel, they sometimes host people on creative or art or whatever. And and Unicorn Dev, Shay, when she was streaming here, she got hosted on while she was streaming on the Pixelogic channel by Jenna and Julian, and I was just like, what? This is so weird, such a tiny world. So weird. Yeah, my brother just randomly started watching her too, and was just like, hey, you sound a lot like these people. And I was like, nani? Thanks, Annie. Oh, the interwebs are as like a vast place, but also very, very tiny. Such a small place to meet so many people. So cool. Such wow. Nani? Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a while, but when she used to stream, that happened. It was pretty cool. It's just cool to see like other people that are not, you know, normally in the art vein kind of hosting and checking out the art streams, because heck, Twitch doesn't do a very good job of promoting the art streams, that's for sure. That's fine. We'll just make it on our own. We don't need none of the other people, none of the normies. Any tip for the hair is terrible to do. Are you doing stylized or what? See, it's got a cool, like, upper profile, but this is kind of bugging me right now. I'm wondering if I can just pull in this whole area right here. In December, you were waiting to tell you, just discovered that I was on Twitch. Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice to see you, Salut. After all that time. Stylized or anime style? Okay. Well, think about things in large shapes. Always think about chunks, you know? Think about, like, you know, how the hair falls and how it follows a chunk. There's a lot of people on here actually that could help you out with some, like, the stylized hair stuff. Shane Wilson's a good one that does stylized stuff. I mean, like, yeah, you can check out like all the streamers. Danny Mac also does stylized hair. In terms of like anime hair, you could go and check out Lena Lazar and Troy's stream. Who they don't stream on Pixelogic anymore, but they do anime sculpting usually. Hey, Imaginator. Well, you don't sculpt fiber mesh. You just mask out areas and then you groom it after you grow it. Trial of ZBrush. Where do you start? Start with. Okay, so there's Here, hold on. Let me get it for you. Well, you're on YouTube, but look at the chat on the screen. Go to zclassroom.com. I can't post links in YouTube, I don't think. I don't know. But go to zclassroom.com and check it out. Check out the basic stuff and do some stuff based on that. Let me see if I can get anything interesting happening here with this. I think Eric's home because Monty went. Is that your dad? Is that your dad? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let him out of the room, and I'm gonna take a quick break too. So, hold on, let me just. Okay. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna do this really quick. I'll be right back. And stretch, and I'll be Boom. Okay. Oops. Why are you apologizing for the delay? It's fine. You're good. We're cool. The hair is for games. I don't know about game artists that can help you. Maybe, yeah, Mike Pavlovich might be able to share some stuff. How did I start streaming? I just kind of like did. One of my friends did it after work every day, and she was like, "Yeah, this is the program that you use to blah blah blah." Like, showed me the program and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, cool. I'll try it. What the heck?" And my first stream was like so stupid. People were just pranking me like crazy, and I didn't even have like a mic at the time. It was just like my face, and I was sculpting. It was dumb, and then it turned into more than that somehow, and then here I am on the Pixelogic channel. I don't know. Really, you just have to download OBS and click start streaming. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, if you want to, you know, because I haven't really like shared my socials here. Oh yeah, I could see Deadmau5 getting into Houdini. He was actually he knows like Dan Rorty as well, I think. And he might have like learned some things from Dan at some point when Dan was working on Gears of War, and I think yeah, Deadmau5 was like really into that or something, and they had posted pictures together or something. So I wouldn't be surprised if Deadmau5 does 3D now as well. Nani? What? Like I said, this world is freaking small, okay? So like anything can happen. Anything at all. Ah, come on, music. Why you gotta keep stopping? Why? Why is my internet like this? At least I'm still streaming though. At least I'm still live. Yeah. Alright, I'm taking the socials off the screen. Alright, yeah. Cool. Bye. I took that break so that I could eat a banana, by the way. Because I was getting ravenous. Can't hear the music that I'm jamming to, but I'm jamming. Hmm. Do I have anything on Sketchfab? No, I suck. No, I don't. I should put some models up there, though, shouldn't I? So you guys can spin around some of this stuff. Burp. Yeah, you gotta have them potassium levels going, you know? You gotta get that banana level go. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Oh, this song had so much swearing in it, and I got so nervous for a second. I was like, oh no, can't do that here. And then I remembered, haha, you guys can't hear it. How many times am I gonna mention that during this stream? I don't know. More. More is the answer. Is it a rap song? No, it's a nightcore song, actually. Listening to a bunch of nightcore right now. Any tips on sculpting eyelids? Yeah, my biggest tip is like look at reference. Eyelids are surprisingly thicker than you think that they are. A lot of like, people who start doing anatomy sculpts, the biggest thing that I see is wrong with them, I see is wrong with the eyelids, is the fact that they're just like paper thin. Eyelids actually, they have a thickness to them, and like don't be afraid to give it that thickness, and it's not like a sharp ledge either that comes off of the eyelid. Everything is very rounded in that area, so also keep that in mind. 3D printing, no, I get asked this every single stream. It sucks that I haven't actually like 3D printed anything yet. I've not 3D printed any of my stuff. All right, so here we're gonna like try and do a little bit more balancing, um, pull this out more because we've got a lot of like really intense shapes that are hanging off of each other. Like here, this needs to be balanced out a little bit more, in the front, but not too much. I mean, it could, like, we could keep it small, but it feels to me like it feels better if it's a little bit longer. um and then this stuff right here is gonna have to get fleshed out a little bit more. This needs some figuring out, like really bad. The tail as well as another one that's gonna need some stuff. It's gonna need some stuff. Sound effects while sculpting. Balancing your proportions. Yes. Yes. Fork. That's why I don't let him out there unless somebody's watching him, because he doesn't know how to handle the sound of anything on his own. That's why he's usually in here with me while I'm streaming. Turned back into tongue noises. Yeah, I mean, we could go into sculpting ASMR. You guys want some ASMR? We could do that. We could totally do that. Yeah, you posted a link. It's part of the painting you saw on Antiques Roadshow. You can, yeah. I probably won't be clicking it just because of like. Well, I might click it. Who knows? It's not going to be on stream, so whatever. Go ahead, click it. Click away. What am I saying? I would click it. Wow. He's very huffy tonight. I don't know if you can hear him in the. You probably can. I mean, there's no music to cover it up now. This boy is just not okay with anything. Like, if there's even like the faintest noise of, okay, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. This is what you get. This is what you get. until you have somebody watching you that can teach you that the scary noises aren't scary. You're gonna be right here in my arms while I ZBrush. It's probably not gonna go over too well. Oh my god, this is hard. How do I sculpt ASMR? No. I do ASMR as I sculpt. Oh my god, he's like pressing on my hands. This is not. Do you have any other Twitch channel, or what days do you stream? Yeah, I have. If you go on to twitch.tv/a_cubed, it's like, you see this bar right here? If you follow that along the bar, you can see my Twitch channel. It's there. It's on the screen. It's never going away. It's there. It is there. Yes. Okay. Child. He's a ham. Ooh, this is hard. You're so unimpressed right now. Oh my god, he's so unimpressed. He's like, can I go? Now you can go. Now you can go, because here you go. You done barking at the scary things? Huh? Here we go. Go on. He reminds you of Bolt. Yeah, everybody says that. The rest of him isn't all white. He's a tricolor corgi, but his mom ran out of printer ink on his face, so. And he also has a severe anxiety problem. So that's fun. He requires daily training and desensitization to things that shouldn't be scary, even for dogs. What's ASMR? I'm not going to be the one to introduce you to that. Don't worry. I am back! Hi, Seba. Hi, Eric. Oh. Eric, can you please make said dog happy? Please. Please help our boy. Yeah, I know. He's been reactive all day. I don't know what happened. Outside, actually, when I was walking him today, some lady lost control of her, like, Cocker Spaniel. And it just, like, ran right up to Monty, like, really enthusiastically, like, ah! And Monty was, like, terrified because it was a dog, like, off leash while he was on leash, and there was this woman, like, screaming after him and everything, and Monty was just, like, not having a good time. So that was great. She was like, oh no, it's fine, my dog just wants to play. And like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your dog wants. It's not about your dog, is it? It's about what your dog is going to cause to other dogs and people who don't want to be around the dog that's off lead. Put it on, fix that collar and put it right back on it. Don't harass my dog. My God. Yeah, exactly. Mine doesn't want to play. Mine's scared. So Monty normally likes dogs, but when they rush, like, and do a head-on introduction, like, that's so rude in the dog world. In dog language, like, head-on introductions is just, like, aggressive and not right. Especially when it's off-lead versus on-lead. It's not good. It's not a good mix. It's not good. So Monty was not happy. He was like, shoot. His butt was, like, really close to the ground, which is the equivalent for him, a corgi, like, with no tail. Like, it's equivalent of his tail being under his legs. But the lady was like, it's okay, it's okay. She's like, no, it's not. It's not. But of course, I was polite because she wasn't yelling at me. But that dog shouldn't have... She looked like it was like a new leash and everything. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, maybe figure out how tight your dog's neck and collar is gonna be. Like, she couldn't control her dog at all. It sucked, man. It really sucks. I don't know if it was new or if she just, like, always does that on walks, or I don't know. Just sucked. Bad situation. I do film stuff mostly, yeah. Mostly film stuff. VFX angles, yeah. It matters how Monty feels. Exactly. It does. It's important that the dog knows, like, I don't know, you got to introduce your dogs properly, right? Like, you can't just, like, let your dogs go off lead. Like, that's not good for anyone involved. Felt like strangling it? What, the dog? No. Oh my God. Never feel like, what? What the hell? Where did that come from? There's a dog I don't know that can kill me. Let me raspberry her face. Oh man, it's so stupid. It's like, you respect people's boundaries. Don't you want to respect other dogs' boundaries? Like, not everybody likes other people in their space, just like not every dog likes other dogs in their space or people. What a crazy notion that is. And it has nothing to do with training either. Like, dogs can tolerate, like, a well-trained dog can tolerate, even if they don't, generally like other dogs or people. They can learn to tolerate them. It doesn't mean that they won't be pushed to their breaking point if you just keep bugging them, right? It's just like people. Like, you can teach somebody to just be patient, but, like, if they just generally, like, truly, like, in their nature, just do not like being around others, like, don't ask them to do something that's, like, out of their comfort. It's crazy. Do I want space or not be all that socially clearly? Yeah. Only kind of sort of, I get that a lot. I literally get that a lot. I'm not even joking when I say that. Like, my dog has to wear a vest. I know it's so, like, when I first started doing it, it's so dumb. Like, it felt so dumb. I felt so stupid, but now I'm thankful that he has this vest on. It says like, give him space, he's in training, like don't touch him. Because before I had the vest on, like I always had to like tell people like, no, stay away from my dog, and they'd yell at me and stuff, like, and say like I'm like crazy for not letting them pet my dog, but like my dog just doesn't, he can't handle people yet. Like we're doing like intense training with him. Like I do training with him like every day for a minimum of like an hour and a half. So like he's just like, he's got an anxiety disorder. It's the way he is, man. I can't help it. We're doing our best. And I love him so much because I have to spend so much time with him. Thanks, Evan. I appreciate it. They're just sketchy stuff, right? Like it's, again, like using the messy geo to your advantage. Why am I so good at this? Oh, thank you. Well, I've been doing this for a while. Sorceress in Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, nice. You had a good Christmas. Yeah, I did. When did I start streaming? I started streaming and like 2 hours and 40 minutes ago. So Wednesdays on the Pixo channel, oh right, I didn't say on Discord. I suck. Okay, I'm just gonna put that down just in case. Oh, I didn't tell Discord. Now I feel bad. I put it in Discord though. I'm a bad streamer. When do I recommend to use Sculptress Pro? It really depends on your workflow. I wouldn't use it for like detailing anything, honestly. I would use it for like extremities, adding more geo in places that you need it. If you don't want to, like, let's say you didn't want to Dynamesh, you've already like Dynameshed a bunch and you just wanted like a little bit more geometry in a certain area, then it's like a good thing to use. Oh no, your dog wants space. I know. Have to watch the VOD to see everything. Ah, yeah, you could skim through the VOD. Bite them if they go near my dog. Yeah. Yeah, and then I'd go to jail. They'll learn. Do I sculpt in specific poses for rigging purposes or just do whatever? For rigging, yeah, we go A pose or T pose depending on what's best for the rigger. What show have I been watching these days? Avatar! You're so disappointed in me. I know, I'm sorry, Boiled. I'm sorry. I just put it in the Discord. I know, I'm sorry. I'm like so bad. I'm so bad. Forgiveth me, my spuddy senpai. Please. As Monty, so good. He's doing so good. For like all things considered, he's really actually doing really well. He one of our friends came over and it was like the third visit, and it's a very controlled situation where we tell the person like, oh, don't make eye contact with our dog, just like sit at the table, talk to us. One of us will be like focused on getting him comfortable and getting his attention on us and stuff. It's a very much like, it's a look at that kind of training, and then he gets rewarded for looking at something and not reacting, and then eventually he realizes, oh hey, you know, it's not scary. So on the third visit, he was able to actually cuddle with our friend, which is insane. Like, that's insane. Absolutely insane. Couch cuddles with our friend with the dog. That was insane. I was almost crying. I was so happy. Because, yeah, he has a really hard time with people. He's been like that since we got him when he was a puppy. Just always had, like, a really hard time. And the more we tried to socialize him, the worse it got, too. Because he couldn't make the connection in his head for whatever reason, that even though nothing bad has ever happened to him, like, people have not ever actually done anything bad to him, he just kept thinking that they were terrifying. So we enlisted a trainer. We then had to go to behaviorists. He is now on medication, and he is doing lots of training with me every single day. And it's working pretty well. Pretty well. People are scary, I know. Yes, puppy talk. You guys bring it out of me every single time. Hey, Retzel. How are you doing? Hey, Curious. Meow Cave. Oh my god, here comes all the Discord people. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm the worst. Oh, here comes literally everyone from Discord. Oh, Jackal, I'm so sorry. I get one forgive. Oh, bless. Came into... No, we're done. We're done. We're done. Yeah, he was on stream a few times. He's out with Eric now. What are we making? Who knows? A creature. You stepped on his bread. No. Not forgiven. No. What did I do to my dog? Traumatized so severely. I did not do anything to him. Even when we took him to the vet, like, the behavior specialist, their medication specialist, the people that we went to for him, I told you I wasn't going to talk about him on. Here I go. I'm talking about him again. I think it's important that people understand that medication for dogs is not, it's not like, it shouldn't be a taboo thing. It shouldn't be scary. It's not like a fault on the owner. If there's training that's happening with the medication, it should not be like an end, you know, a means to an end or whatever. It needs to be in conjunction with training, obviously. Sorry. So yeah. Yeah. The vets even said, like, yeah, he's obviously got like a anxiety problem. That's not you guys, because like we've been training him since we got him. Like, it's crazy. I've had lots of dogs. I say this every time, but I don't know. I think it's a good thing to just kind of like spread awareness. Thanks, Andre. If I sculpted Monty, it could be my first 3D printed project. Yeah, maybe. Hey, RMNOB. It's a week past New Year's. What the hell? I know. It's done. Like, we're screwed. Yeah, he is bread. That's true. One smug look. Yeah, he's very smug. He's a very smug dude. I'm gonna save. I haven't saved at all. There we go. Prehistoric flying reptile. Oh my god. Hey, Shane. Eat that chicken. Oh, okay. Eating away. I'm actually, like, super hungry right now. I think when I'm done stream, I'm gonna go eat food. Actually, I gotta go and run. I gotta go run, damn it. Okay. Maybe I'll go run, then come back up, eat something, watch an episode of Avatar. Yeah. I'm aiming to hit a 10K in like a decent time by the fall. Right now I can only do like a really crappy 5K. My pumped up kicks on because you better run. I better run with my pumped up kicks. God, I gotta get better shoes though. Big foot face from Foot's face from Goofy movie? Oh god, I haven't watched the Goofy movie in so long. I don't even remember any of it. Yeah, Dynamesh would fix it, Elijah, but that's like the whole part of like, you know, the way that I sketch things is I like leaving things as iffy. There's no good topology on this entire mesh, but that's the beauty of ZBrush. So if you're new to ZBrush, you really don't need to be worrying about topology until the end. That's kind of like the whole amazing thing about this program is you literally get to focus on the art alone without worrying that much about, you know, topology and technical details until the very end. Your previous ones got modded? What? 2 animated Dead Space movies earlier? Oh, cool. Oh, maybe it's because you said dead when Staying Alive starts playing. Rewatching stuff like that as an adult sucks because you start seeing things from the grown-ups' point of view. Oh yeah, yeah. I guess I don't know. I'm watching Avatar for the first time now. I'm almost done. Midway through season 3 right now. I'm loving it. Oh, it's so good. I'm so sad that I didn't watch it as a kid. Hey, Frying Pan. Yeah, it's just a sketch. Like we're just sketching here. Avatar is so good. But don't spoil it for me. Don't spoil it. I don't want to know the end. Don't let me know. Don't. I might do an Iroh fan sculpt. I love Iroh so much. Yeah, that's exactly what happens, Elijah. So this, like, I can actually like muck with the tail now. I'll do a demonstration of what I mean by like the messed up stretchy geo. As soon as you dynamesh it, you end up with something like usable, and it looks like that. So bam, now what do you know? What do you know? You have a whole bunch of designs that you can work with. Whoosh. Whoosh whoosh. It's a little heavy though, this one. So I'm gonna hit a lower level of Dynamesh. The shipping wars around it, yeah, it's so like, I'm literally like, every time I see a new character interact with a new character, I'm like, I ship it. Like immediately. Yeah, you like Avatar too, Retzel? It's so good. You remember waiting for it to air weekly? Dude, it's so good. Korra was alright. Yeah, I keep hearing that. I don't know, like I'm having a really great time with Avatar right now. I'm really sad that I didn't watch it when I was a kid. When did it air exactly? Because it might have been the time that I got my computer and said screw it to watching stuff and I started playing games more. 2004? How old was I? So I was like 9. No. 10? Okay, so I was like 11 then. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Then yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, I think I was starting to play way more on my computer than watching stuff on TV at that point. There's like a weird time in my childhood where I just like I literally didn't have like TV. I just had the internet, which is like weird for somebody like coming out from the 90s, but my brothers and I would just be like playing Call of Duty LAN, like stupid LAN parties with my brothers, and a lot of like stuff on the Xbox and PlayStation. Oh my god, so many PlayStation games. But yeah, we just like, and we would be outside a lot. Like, it was always like, oh, we were outside like crazy and playing games like crazy. Not watching a lot of stuff on TV. But like, I'm glad that at least now I'm like getting into it, you know? Kind of sad that I didn't before, but at least I have it now. LAN parties were the best. I miss that stuff, dude. Like, that was so great. Staying up until like 4 a.m. playing stupid stuff together. Oh, man. Halo LAN parties? Yes, please. Oh my god, so fun. So fun. Bringing your Xbox over to somebody else's house and just like linking. Oh my god. I miss it. I miss it. You think that's when the shift started to turn towards indoors and tech, though, unfortunately? Yeah. My cabbage. That guy's so annoying. Oh, shoot. I think... What's going on here? Ew. Okay, let me get something else. There we go. Now you're gonna have to... Yeah, okay. Let's do this. My Twitch, you can get my Twitch, it's on the screen constantly. Like right here, you see this bottom bar. If you just follow that, creatures and character concept sculpting with Ashley A. Adams, twitch.tv/a_cubed. That's me. Twitch.tv/a_cubed. The writing ball of snake story again. Oh my god, that LAN party. Oh man. That's like intense. That guy with the duct tape from the ceiling. Like, Counter-Strike was never something like I actually got into though, which is weird because like everybody around me was like into Counter-Strike when I started playing Call of Duty 1 with my brothers. Like we were like, it was weird. Hey Predrag, how are you? Oh, you're gonna write her a poem? That's so cute. That's nice. You know what? Honestly, like you just have to like doing something is better than not doing anything at all, honestly. It's pretty cute. It's pretty nice. Nasu. Right, you guys can't hear what I'm listening to. Okay. Ugh. You'd eat this chicken because you'd be so terrified that it would try to eat you. Yes, my Twitch is A_cubed. Oops. That's some intense Cerritus. Oh, that's great. That's good to hear. Congratulations, Grim. How often do I mouth bag characters? Giving them that mouth sack. I give characters mouth bags, mouth sacks when it's necessary. So, like, if I'm just doing stuff for fun, like sculpts for fun, they rarely have like a mouth bag. The only reason why they would have a mouth sack is if it needed to go to final for rigging or something like that. I'd give it a mouth sack. If it needed to open its mouth, I'd give it a mouth sack. If it doesn't need to open its mouth, no. That's it. Serratus Maximus. So much Serratus. This nightcore music has got me so hype. I want to just start. You just found it would be funny to remind me of mouse sacks. Mouse sack is a nasty word, and that's why it's fun to say, because it's gross, it's nasty. Ooh, oh, I don't know if you guys heard that crack, but my back just went. Oh, damn. Oh. Don't you love that when you just go, and then there's this a big. I'm getting old. Sounded like a good one. Yes. The song based on the amount of headbanging. Wait, did you actually hear it? Did you hear the crack? Because that's pretty intense if you heard the crack. Holy crap. Okay, I'm sorry to anybody who heard my back crack there. My back did an oopsie. Full-blown circle headbanging. Hold on. Ooh. Hold on. How do I... Here. This is me right now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Just working, and circle headbanging at the same time. Me with Nightcore. You heard nothing. Did I see the Star Wars fan film? No, I did not. That's the way to do it. Yeah, that hurts my neck just looking at it. Yeah, if you're doing production meshes, then and you're gonna get them rigged, and then obviously you're gonna put a mouse sack in, for sure. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting them hunger pains. Why am I always hungry? Why is it a never-ending... Ugh. God, why can't I just, like... Frustration. Probably has something to do with how much I run. That has to have something to do with it. Maybe working out? Oh, but I've always been... No, that's not true. It's definitely the workout thing. Yeah, Bridgeg. What's my method to learn anatomy? Do small parts at a time, small parts of a whole. So focus on the small bits. Don't try to, like, I don't try to do, like, the entire body all at once. You know, I focus on legs, maybe, focus on arms, focus on hands. make that a little less extra. Relax there, buddy. Don't be so excited. Here's a salad. Oh, thank you so much. I love pickle salads. Like, not even gonna lie, I love pickle salads. Why the new Star Wars films have abused the original? So many reasons. Man, I could care less about Star Wars anymore. Honestly, like I used to really like Star Wars and like I don't care about it anymore. There's nothing special about it anymore. It's just like whatever. It just feels mass produced and like I don't whatever. Come for me if you want. Come for my head. I don't care. I just like don't predictable stories like I just ugh. Have I ever spent a week sculpting? Oh my god, stop. Looks happy to be here. No, no, no. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, like even watching back like the old stuff, a lot of stuff like I'm gonna say it like it doesn't hold up. The old films, like not a lot of it holds up. Like the storytelling is there because it's like a space opera. It's very different for what it was at the time. And I like the universe, like it's kind of fun. Like it is fun. Sorry, it is a very fun universe and stuff and there's like some serious like good storytelling points in it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like Star Wars is like as insane as everybody like the really hardcore fans make it out to be. Like and yeah, come for me if you want, but I don't know. Like it's not it doesn't when people ask like, "Oh, what's your favorite films of all times?" Like Star Wars never ever has come to mind. Like I enjoyed watching it, but I'm not ready to just sit there and go through an entire trilogy of it again just for fun. Lord of the Rings I would. I would absolutely hands down watch Lord of the Rings again. But Star Wars is just it's like go ahead, come for me. Unsubscribe, unfollow. I don't even care. There's so much money invested that they won't take any risks anymore. Yeah, it's just yeah. Because you saw so much as a kid, you're always pretty special, but you don't need to watch them again. Yeah, like I mean, like when I watched them when I was younger, I like really liked them. Don't get me wrong. Like I thought it was like awesome, but watching them again now, like even just watching clips of it, I'm just kind of like, and that's okay. It's fine. Like to each their own, right? Or come for me. That's fine. Tell me how I'm a swine and I don't know good films. That's cool. When fans get so volatile over like somebody saying they don't like the thing that they like, ooh, it just makes me so happy, it just like makes me like I just like get so excited by somebody like getting mad at me because I don't like what they like. Not, and I don't try to do it on purpose either. It's just like one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I genuinely just don't think that this is like really crazy good. And then they get so mad, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be juicy. All right, let's go. Just like, why are you getting so uppity about it? Like, not everybody's gonna like what you like. It's crazy. I love it. I love it though. I'm confrontational. Can you tell? Yeah, Lord of the Rings is really fun to watch again. I think it's because it's a journey, right? It's like the hero's journey, and it's always like it's like a classic storytelling thing. I think maybe that's why I like Avatar so much. It's got that same kind of like flow to it as Lord of the Rings does, but it's like more lighthearted, obviously. You never watched Lord of the Rings? The first one's like really slow. Not gonna lie. But yeah, it gets good, and it's a good story. The CG though is like again like with like stuff like that, like it just doesn't. I feel like it doesn't hold up and like whatever, but the story's there, right? So, yeah. I'm wondering... I kind of want to, like, take this whole thing... Wait, let's see if I can do something fun. I want to do a little mini pose on this guy, maybe. Let me see. Maybe it'll be a bad idea. I don't know. Alright, get this. Another fun thing too is when you pose things, you can kind of figure out like if what you've designed just wouldn't work. Like right there, I realized the head has to be like way, way bigger, or like way, or the neck has to be way, way larger. Nesticles. Oh my god. Yeah, I like giving things parts where they shouldn't belong. Alright, let me like pull this out a little bit more, give it that stretchy feel. And these guys back here. Here we go. And now this guy. Let's see if somehow you have a tech supporty question. You got a dual monitor setup and desktop is extended across both, but you can't move windows between the two. Okay, that's weird. Are you sure it's like window 1 and window 2? You might be dragging it on window 2 to the edge of window 2 instead of window 1. Try scrolling to the opposite side. Like, let's say you have 2 monitors, try dragging it onto the other side. And if dragging it across the other side of your monitor brings it back around to the other side, that means you need to flip your monitor orientation. Like which one is monitor 1 versus monitor 2. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know Windows 8 or 10. I'm working on Windows 7, so I can't help you that. Otherwise, they probably inflate when he breathes. Yes. He's a Balchinian. Don't use Transpose Master? No, I actually use the Gizmo tool like way more than Transpose Master now. Too many good looking people. Oh my god. Yeah. Windows 7 for life. Yeah. New cheaper entry level Cintiq? Yo, what? What is this Cintiq? Wait, I think people were talking about this. Like how much is it going for? Only It's under $700 for a freaking Cintiq. Okay, well, they finally realized that Huon is, like, doing their thing. Finally. Oh my god. A $700 Cintiq? Like, bam! Guys, $700 Cintiq. What the heck? Oh my god. Okay, wow. 1K for you, but still, like, that's still, like, way cheaper. 13 HD and get that, right? Yeah. May as well go Huon still. It's still expensive, yeah, but like, so what? Like the reason why I like Cintiq more than Huon, and I've tried Huon before, and I don't know if like their glass has changed or what, but the Cintiq for some reason it's got like it must have like a grain on the glass or something because it just feels so much better to draw on it than it does on the glass of the Huon when I tried that one. So I don't know. It was an older generation model though, so I don't know if that's fair. Tried to upgrade to Windows 10 and your computer lags so much, downgraded back to Windows 7. Yeah, I guess there's like specifications to the the newer Windows. Okay. Wait. Okay. So I find the best way to pose like bony joints like this is find your you know the most bony part of it, like so the back part usually, and then move it like that. Maybe move the gizmo again in the center. Boom. Like so. And then you're gonna have to just do a lot of cleanup afterwards. Because that is something that would have been handled with rigging. But you're not rigging, you're posing with a, this. Ooh, hi. Tried to ask me about the new Cintiqs earlier, but your comments got modded. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not responsible for any of that on this channel. Would be to get the 3D scanner built in. Okay, the 3D scanner is garbage, okay? Okay. You guys want to see when the Cintiq companion had the 3D scanner. Let me see if I can find it. Do I have it here? Hold on. There it is. Here, I'll show you what happened when I got scanned. I don't know which one it is. It might be this one. Here. This is me scanned. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. That was using the companion, too. So I don't feel like their scanner is gonna be much better than this. Like, this is like the highest resolution, too. Like, you'd be better off just using your phone. Uh, yeah, that's right. Now you too can have me as your digital waifu. So bad. Wait, I think I had another one too. I don't know if it was. No. Or is it this? O2? Might be this one. Here's another one. It could be a lot worse. I mean, here we go. Here. This is with the textures. So, sure you want that? You sure you want that scanner? And I had to stay still, like, so you can see, like, how many of my arms are moving here. Okay, my arms are just, like... like, this is a blurry version of me, and I was standing as still as I possibly could have, too. And it was, like... the scan mesh, dude, it's so bad. Wait, here, let me see it. Like, it's got, like, stuff inside of it, too. Like, it's, like, layered. It's so bad. It's so... oh, man. Oh, here it was before I cleaned it up, too. This is what they look like. This is what it looked like. The orientation of it, too, coming in. So those other ones are cleaned up, but then these are the uncleaned up ones. These are, like, raw, right from the Cintiq. Like, it is trash. Trash. So I had to I like clean them up, like, do like a horrible, like just enough that I could actually like use them for the stream that I did that, but it's still so bad. You're welcome for that. So now you know, scanner isn't, it's not. Facing in and out like Flash. Remember when you had this up and redone it? Dude, yes, I do remember it. It's awful. You just have someone walk around you holding a Cintiq. Yeah, and you have to, like, go up and down, too. Like, you have to hold the Cintiq going up and down and walking around the model, and it's just, like... I was standing on one of the poses for almost, like, 10 minutes, and my friend was just, like, walking around with it, and I was just like, are we done? So the bird thing I did from it? No, that's okay. We're not here to be that embarrassed. You get comparable results with a normal video camera. That's what I mean. Like, there's no point in, like, it's just like it's a gimmicky thing. Like, it's really not like a selling point in my opinion. Nobody knows what I'm jamming out to, and I just keep bopping my head. Looks like Roadrunner. Yeah, it's Monster Hunter Roadrunner. You're so tired you just sit there staring at nothing? Yo, me every single day. Making a movie based on Monster Hunter? Really? That's kind of crazy. I hope it doesn't like crash and burn like everything else that's made off of a video game. Recently, when you open your save ZBrush project, ZBrush didn't load any of the tool you like it used to be. There's only one tool that appeared, and it seems to be the last subtool you selected. Oh, okay. Is it? I don't. You opened your ZBrush project. It didn't load any of the tools. Did you save as like? Did you use this one right here, save as, when you saved it? Because if you saved right here, it would have only saved the one tool right here. So if you're opening a project, a Z project, you want to save a Z project, then you have to save it through. Is it here? No, this is the document, isn't it? No, this is Z project. Yeah. So if you go file, save as, then you save your ZBrush projects like through here. But if you've done it through here, then it's just the Z tool. So you're literally only going to save this one right here. If you wanted to save all of them together, then you would have to go through file, right? So I don't know if maybe that's what you did. Yeah. Save the project in the file section. And yeah, I don't know, dude. Didn't load any of the tools like it used to be. There's only one tool in the appended area, and it seems to be the last subtool you selected. I've never run into that problem, so I can't really help you. What I would do if I were you is I would contact Pixelogic support. I am not a part of the dev team. I can't do any of that like helping out stuff for you really, but I can tell you you can email them. Just email the support. They're very quick at getting back to people. So ooh. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. Why? Why you gotta be this way? Why you gotta be this way, huh? Okay, cool, fine. Be that way. See if I care. That is so weird. Why is this happening? What the heck? Whatever. I got most of what I needed anyways. To be that way. Yeah, but then I'd have to do some work on this guy, so this one would actually be lower down. Okay, so we're gonna do some yes, some of that hip movement action. Oh boy, this guy's already all the way out there. Yeah. No worries. I'm sorry I can't help you more. Haven't seen me in months. Yeah, not much. Not much is going on. Just sculpting more birds, you know, as I do. Let's get this big and sweeping. Let's see if I can get some kind of movement in these things. Yeah, it doesn't look that good. Oh, whatever. Wino Musics. YouTube demolished the entire playlist I used to listen to on here, so now you're just stuck with my voice. Sucks to be you. How much time do we have? Oh, we only have 15 more minutes. Okay. What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, copy strike, demolished. Everything's just gone. You'll come back later, no worries. I will not be streaming in about 15 minutes from now, so I will see you on the next stream then. And I think I'll grab right here. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, sorry. I have a 4-hour time slot here, so I'm already at the end of my I'm already getting to the end of this.
Hey, Jen, thank you. Appreciate it. Sketchy stuff. Alright, let's see if I can preserve more of this side than I did last time. Do I keep doing those lectures in like I did in Monterey? Monterey was really the only one that I've ever done, to be honest with you. It was really fun being there, but I haven't really been invited anywhere else. Would be super down to do another lecture if another university wanted me to. Absolutely. He's running. This is definitely tricky. Because I want this to be, yeah. I did a lecture. Yeah, I went to for Drawbreak. It was a thing that Oscar. There's a really nice guy named Oscar. He runs Drawbreak. It's a convention that happens usually in Mexico City, and he invited me last year to go to Monterey and do a smaller version of Drawbreak, which was really really fun. And I got to meet some like really awesome students and just people in general. And I gave a lecture at Monterey University, which was really cool. Whoa, what's all this? What's all this? Oh, hi, Phillipsy. How are you doing? How you doing, girl? It's been a while. Because of Burpsy? Oh, oh, are you gonna take that, Phillipsy? Are you gonna take that? Unbelievable. It's probably because she burped once, huh? Ladies can burp, okay? Ladies can burp. In fact, I do a mean burp. I'm not gonna do it here, but God, how are you guys doing? I'm gonna be ending stream in like 10 minutes, so sorry about that. We're at the end of my stream basically here. I just wanted to do some posing on this because I got tired of sculpting. Weird, right? Like, how dare I? Also, no music, so that's always fun. So play your own music, you scrubs. What do you think I am? Music service? I'm not here for you. First burp. Oh man. Oh, thank you, Volpsy. Yeah, he's fun.
setting unrealistic expectations. Oh my god. Oh, why didn't my, as soon as I said that, my music just stopped playing. Why? Why? We've only got 10 more minutes. Just let me hear the music until I have to leave. Just do this for me, Spotify. Come on. Come on. There we go. And the V crisis, so you said burpsy and it stayed. Oh my god, that's funny. That's good. You had to come here for a moment. Oh, no worries. It's good to see you again. Yeah, it's been a while though. And yeah, I gotta catch more of your streams. No song requests here, my friend. This goes on to YouTube. It's an official company stream. This is the Pixelogic stream, so I can't do song requests and things on this channel. Not that I do them on my own channel anyways, but this is the Pixelogic channel. So if you're interested in ZBrush and you want to see more ZBrush streamers, there's a bunch of us that stream here every single week. It's not just me. This is not my channel. So definitely give them a follow if you're interested in seeing more stuff. If you're interested in seeing what I specifically do, like this kind of stuff or whatever, then my stream is on the bottom of the screen. Twitch.tv/a_cubed. Pulling up my eyelash because my eye is itchy and I have eyeliner on and I don't want to mess it up. Ooh, that feel though if you're a girl. You've been in and out of Twitch lately. It's life, so is Emma. I am for a bit trying to return. Return! No, dude, take your time. Streaming takes a lot out of people. It's even I'm like, yeah, I'm back, and then I'm just like, I'm really not back. And then I stream for like a couple of weeks and then I'm gone again. And I'm like, oh god, what am I doing? And then I come back again and I'm like, yeah, I'm back. And then the same thing happens all over again. Like streaming's a lot harder than people make it out to be. It's like, it takes a lot. I'm always like so zonked after these too. Like I always just end up just sitting there for a moment being like, whoo. Because not only am I like answering questions, you know, and like any streamer like that does art streaming anyways, answering questions and, you know, being as entertaining as you possibly can be, but you're also, you know, like, you know, with filling the silence and stuff, you're also trying to problem solve all of what is going on with art. So it's like, it's a doozy, dude. You're using like your full brain every single stream. And if you go for 4 hours, then like, it's a doozy. It's every 2 years. I sit there for a moment taking a break from taking a break. Yeah. Sometimes you need a break from your break. Haven't you ever heard of I need a vacation from that vacation that I just took? Sometimes it's not a vacation. Sometimes it's just like a lot. Oh yeah, but you guys caught me on like the tail end here. Like I'm running low on steam. My voice is hurting. I'm complaining. I'm hungry. I might skip the gym. Probably will skip the gym.
what do Monty and Eric get for Christmas? What did you and Monty and Eric get for Christmas? I didn't get anything. I didn't really, like, I didn't do anything for Christmas this year. I got a stream with you guys, though. I got a bunch of subscriptions on my Twitch channel from Lopar and my brother and Eric, and then some people who just decided they wanted to sub to me for whatever godforsaken reason. And that was my Christmas gift. Was hanging out with my Twitch friends. It was a good time. I'm not even just saying that like, to sound corny or anything. Like, I enjoyed it. It was a good Christmas. Keep my resolutions? What the hell? Like, it's never... No, I don't do New Year's resolutions like that. I've been going to the gym for a while now. Like, it wasn't like a New Year's resolution or anything. So, no worries there. I wouldn't be breaking my resolutions. It's also like 10 p.m. Like, I mean, like, that hasn't stopped me from going in the past, actually. That's when I prefer to go, but, you know... All right, four more minutes. All right, hold on. Okay, I gotta save it. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna do a quick thing here. I think it might be better in perspective. Yep. Do we want this way? Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Right, like this. And I don't know if this is gonna fit here. Yeah, there we go. So that's what we did on stream today. Huzzah! Fun, fun, fun. Good fun. Yeah. Keep my schedule, best time, no one's there. Yeah, I know, it is. It's usually the best time. I'm trying to hit a 10K on, like, I want to run the 10K, like, I've never run a marathon before, and I really want to just do it. So I'm trying to get my time down for 10, like, even just doing a 10K again. I get so bored on the treadmill, though. Ugh. You missed most of it? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. There's this magical thing called a VOD, and you can go back in time. It's okay. Here, I'll put on my screen the stuff if you want to follow me elsewhere. It was a lot. It was a lot of fun doing this guy. I'm tired as heck. You can't tell. I'm like talking slower than I normally do. Yeah, okay, so treadmills for dogs. Yeah, Monty would be afraid of that. No, that's not gonna happen. Okay, so if you're interested in ZBrush, please follow Pixelogic. There's a lot of other streamers that stream here. We're all volunteers for Pixelogic. None of us like individually own this channel. This is not my channel. This is not anybody's channel who streams here. So there's like lots of people here that do ZBrush though, so follow them if you want to discover more artists. If you want to follow me though, it's on the screen. You can follow me on my Twitch channel. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Yes, of course I need to practice more voices. I know. I'm trying to get my time to like just under an hour and 15 minutes. Like, that's not a huge goal, you know? Like, that's not an intense goal. Like, I know I can do it. It's gonna happen, like, within, like, a month and a half. I can already tell you that. But I just need to keep going. When you were distractedly contemplating the sweet release of death, you poured your coffee grind into your mug instead of the plunger, and you're so lost. Dude, oh my god, I hate it. I do that kind of thing, like, with tea.
and I end up just like putting the tea straight into the water, and then I just feel like, why did I do that? Now there's just like tea particles in this juice, in this tea juice. This is awful. Thank you, voices. Thank you for believing in me. I have a really bad knee, so running is not like the easiest thing for me, but I'm doing it. All right. Okay, guys. I will see you next week here on the Pixelogic channel. You can catch me over on my channel as well, twitch.tv/a_cubed, if you want to watch my own personal streams where I do art, maybe some games sometimes, mostly art, mostly sculpting. Come and see me. Come say hi. Whatever. It's all good. Have a great night. I'm here every Wednesday. Not a joke, though. Not a joke. Literally here. Okay, bye. I don't know. These are always awkward for me. Always saying bye. I've been doing this for over a year, and saying goodbye